Welcome, everybody. For joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Ellis at the point guard. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray and is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Now here's Gordon following the miss by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Watson. Lock at 6. Johnson wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. DeRozan dishes to Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ellis outside. Outside, Levine. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Here's Murray. He's guarded by Johnson. Murray, no good. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Inside, Jokic kicks to Johnson. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Watson for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
And the real star stand of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Watson. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Sabonis. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Levine for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Gordon. Still yet to score. Back to Murray. Watson, that's for 2. And another miss by Denver.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And good from Ellis with a sweet move.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Murray kicks to Watson. Gordon, the pass to Watson. On the wing, Johnson. And they get it. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine can't hit. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Jokic passes to Johnson. And here's Watson. Guarded by Levine. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. Kept alive. Murray kicks to Watson. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Murray surveying the D. Nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. The Kings on top. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Watson in at the three. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Yeah, when DeRozan is assertive like that, it's a huge plus for this offense.
Back to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Watson finds Gordon. Outside for Murray. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot runner.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, then the pass is right there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Murray. Now, here's Watson. Back to Gordon. Here's Watson. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Watson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Ellis, left side. Jokic against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Jokic against Levine. Jokic passes to Gordon. Watson kicks to Johnson. Outside Gordon. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Murray. Outside, Levine. Offline with his three. Denver's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Jokic, it's good on the putback. Jokic has got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1:52 left to play here in the half. Stolen by Levine. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The aggression from Sabonis, forcing the issue and getting the hoop.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Watson dishes to Gordon. Back to Watson. Johnson against Levine. It's tipped. Gordon, the pass to Watson. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's good for 2. And it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
And DeRozan, here we go.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Johnson. Back to Murray, and taken away by Ellis. Murray surveying the D. Here's Levine. And the layup falls. And now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. Levine did.
Murray against Levine. Pass to Watson. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand...
Oh, man! I tell you, Mark has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Brown. The kick out to Brown. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Baseline J on the way. The shot by Monk is no good. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. Switch to 13. Good on the triple.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Charge, a screen on Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monk finds Carter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor. And Valanciunas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive rebounds.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my crafted hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Back to Brown. Brown wide open, 85. Off target from three-point range. Here's Westbrook. And it's all evened up.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Holmes against Saric. Monk kicks to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Carter outside. Pass to Monk. This one for three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:21 left in the third. Really left alone that time. Brown's got 6 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Brown, and Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
Sharch passes to Monk. Sharch with the screen for Monk. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Holmes kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And here is Holmes. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Holmes got his first bucket in this one. Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Brown outside. Driving inside. Hardaway finds Brown. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 11 points in the game.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Christian Brown getting it done for the Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Inside form, it's Gordon and Jokic. Cameron Johnson is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ellis.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And finished off by DeRozan.
The flush, DeMar getting up.
Watson kicks to Johnson. Now Gordon. No good from outside. Murray with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Levine. Driving the lane. And Levine throws it down.
Levine shows off his toughness there, powering through contact.
Here's Murray. Cleared away by Sabonis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Murray. Now Sabonis to take the lead. And it doesn't go.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And that one is good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And here now the Kings. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Levine outside. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Oh, what a finish!
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Johnson against Ellis. Now Johnson. Murray. Cleared away by Sabonis. Levine feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Murray. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Gordon. Now Jokic. And stolen by Murray. Levine. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Ah, the basket is good.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
2 points. That one goes.
More and more, this team counts on Sabonis to provide what it needs.
Murray. It drops.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Ellis goes in. Levine outside. Buries the deep ball.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And Murray, here we go.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 or 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
It's stolen by DeRozan. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one.
That's the end of the game.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
guy with his... Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analyst Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Horford in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Gets the 3 ball to go. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Jokic, good.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here, following that last three-pointer by Denver.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Now here's Murray. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Jokic. That one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Butler passes to Moody. To the inside. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Bringing the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Can't connect from short range. Green finds Curry. Horford, screen on Murray. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Murray. Over Butler. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Curry. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. This one for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They will take that option every time up the floor. Curry from the corner.
Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 8 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
They kick it out to Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 10.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
On the wing, Curry. Defended by Watson. Count that one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. There's the triple. Horford pulls it in. Outside Butler. Horford outside. Takes a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. It's all knotted up.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams,
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
and let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you guys.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. And here's Horford for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Denver in the lead. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And that one's good. Green.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Butler. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Outside Curry. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left side Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition. from outside the arc. Curry, no good. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Gordon. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Murray on the attack. Horford pulls it in. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Green, the pass to Horford. Now Butler. Horford, a screen on Gordon. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Jokic the screen. Murray from outside. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's stolen. And Denver pushing it up now. Right wing. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 3. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry surveys. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Over Green. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Tim Hardaway, Christian Brown out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Hield against Brown. 5 to shoot. Pass to post. And the layup is good off the glass. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Nuggets trail by 5. Pick by Holmes. Outside Brown. Holmes down low. Melton covers. Misses in close. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Brown. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Melton on the wing. No points so far. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA." I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Hardaway against Payton. Outside heel. And stolen by Brown. Here's Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a one-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Payton against Hardaway. Outside Payton. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's post. Rebounded by Denver.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Left side Brown. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Quentin Post. Denver shooting their first foul shot of the game. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hill. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Brown scanning the floor. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Valanciunas with a screen on Payton. Brown passes to Brown. Holmes, a screen on Hill. Pass to Holmes. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 7. Healed against Brown. From deep three-point land. And it's Healed, missing. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Denver. They lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. Horford gets it done inside.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
First team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 2-point game. Jokic the screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jokic with a screen on Curry. Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here's Curry for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray with it. Now guarded by Moody. Here's Jokic. Murray for 3. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson against Butler. Curry with a steal. Outside Moody. Green outside. Now Curry puts up the tray. Curry splashes it in.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Murray with it. Now Horford defending. Takes a 3. The triple drop.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now Green. Butler outside. Green with a screen on Johnson. Clock at 6. Butler. Jokic with a rebound. Denver leading by 4. Murray. Another chance. Look at Jokic working inside.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Money from 3.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Jokic with a screen on Butler. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Curry fires. He drills the wide open jumper.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And they're pushing it up. Outside Curry. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now Green. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Johnson. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Curry. Jokic muscles it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Horford. Butler taking his time here. Curry outside. 6 to shoot. Screen by Horford to tie it up. And he nails it.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Murray. Now Jokic. Ooh, he leaves no question.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Here's Curry. Healed. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Curry, and it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Here's Ellis, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Sabonis. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. A shot by Curry, no good. And the Kings with possession. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Sabonis' screen on Butler. For 3, Levine, good on the three-point shot.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
And stolen by Murray. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Now here's Ellis. Outside, Sabonis. Bean passes to DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
To the inside, Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Ellis kicks to Levine. A 3-ball. His shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Horford with the screen on Ellis. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Levine, that's good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now here's Curry. He takes it in, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Back to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 3. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ellis has got his second bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
The shot by Curry, no good. By himself, and it's Ellis finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Curry. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
And
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now, here's Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and the dunk by Horford.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Kings. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Here's Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ellis goes in. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Sabonis has got 5 now.
A stretch big. Sabonis can hit that triple, and it really spaces their offense.
Curry outside. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
For 3, LaVine. They get it again. Sabonis kicks it out to Ellis. Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And it's good, 2 points. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Green with a screen for Curry. Pass to Green. Curry looking around. Rebound by the Kings. At one point, they led by 16. LaVine wide open. On the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shake. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Bean passes to Sabonis. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Butler making it happen inside.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
And LaVine, here we go. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Murray a screen on Butler. With the wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. This is his first free throw of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And he sinks the seconds. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass. And the Kings lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponents.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Russell Westbrook out there with Sharge. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Carter in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And yes, it's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Hield can't hit. Sacramento leading by 17. Carter on the wing. There's the triple. The rebound by Hield.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
They get the rebound. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Monk looking around. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low. Charge outside. Back to Eubanks. It's deflected. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Rings are the thing. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said, in modern sports fandom, the tone that everybody wants to set is win the championship or nothing else matters. You don't win a championship, you're a failure. But it's really not true. It's not real life. This is not a zero-sum game. Back to you guys.
Every win counts for something. Thanks a lot, Allie. Carter, the pass to Monk. That one doesn't go. Warriors trail by 14. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. In the corner, it's Westbrook. With the teardrop, the Warriors pull it in. Kuminga with it. He has yet to score. Touch right on the weak bug. Oh, man.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Kuminga finds Heel. Kuminga, screen on Carter. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Charge outside. Pass to Eubanks. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Kings lead by 14.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Knocked away. Here's Westbrook. That one falls. Westbrook's got his second basket.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Pass to Payton. And Payton throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Now here is Carter. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. At the elbow, it's Saric. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Melton against Monk. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 24 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good on the shot. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Down by 12. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. From deep three-point territory, Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 26 points for Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever. And
put it down hard!
Watch out below.
Woo! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
DeRozan against Butler. Oh, softly lays it in.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And stolen by Horford. 3-on-3. It's good!
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
DeRozan leaves it in off the window.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Curry against Ellis. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. And the shot goes in.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Levine outside. From outside. No good. Warriors trail by 9. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Butler outside. Clock at 4. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now here's Levine. Sabonis' screen on Curry. Ellis right side. And that one falls.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Beyond the arc. Outside Murray. Knocks down the 3.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. 17 points was their biggest margin. Fires the 3. Tips it up. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown...
2K. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Johnson. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the point.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
First team foul.
Screen by Gordon. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And Denver has possession. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Murray finds Gordon. And here's Watson. It's stolen by Ellis. On the wing, DeRozan. Fires for 3. And the Kings with another 3.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Outside Murray. Pass to Watson. Denver moving it around. For 3, Gordon. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan outside. Soft touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect the shot.
Now here's Watson. For 3, Gordon. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Levine, here we go. And he rises up and jams it down. Cam Johnson on the receiving end.
Levine, outstanding athlete. He's got a tremendous burst to the hoop.
Johnson on the wing. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
On the wing, Levine. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Levine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Levine. He has 6.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Levine with it, covered by Johnson. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jokic in the post. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray, a screen on Johnson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gordon outside to get back on track. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight to the paint. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Ellis. Still no points. Levine passes to Sabonis. No good on the 3. Nuggets trail by 10. To the wing on the left. Outside Johnson. Jokic to screen. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
The D has to get out on that because Jokic will make them pay if they don't.
Kick by Murray. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Sacramento on top, up 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
And here's Gordon from the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all for him.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan, dribble drive.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Johnson finds Murray. Denver moving it around for 3. Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Outside Levine. Murray, a screen on Johnson. Here's Levine for 3. How about Levine showing off the range?
Back-to-back threes here. Levine with a beautiful shot.
And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Ellis outside. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Watson. And the dunk by Levine.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep, Johnson knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got 6.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Levine attacking. And the dunk by Levine.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. Boy, it's easy to admire the aggressiveness of Gordon. This guy is always looking to take it strong to the cup.
Here's Levine for 3. Gordon pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 14. Here's Murray driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker.
Oh, no way! Levine! My goodness!
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
Levine challenging, and he cranks it down. He goes right over Nikola Jokic.
And this team, they love Levine's talent, but more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's following.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine. Gets a hand on it. Sabonis. And he makes it on the layup.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles. He's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Jokic passes to Watson. Now here's Johnson. Takes the three. And it's Watson missing. Here's Levine for three. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there. An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Sacramento with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing. You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Tim Hardaway. Bruce Brown is out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in at the 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." BA, back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
First team foul.
Here's Monk, still without a bucket. Let's go with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Brown finds Brown. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. And he dunks it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And it's Monk off the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Kings lead by 16.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
Outside Brown. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Carter against Brown. Got it. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay. Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Carter against Brown. Pass to Holmes. Shoots over Saric. Rebound by Sacramento. Earlier in the game, they led by 19, and they pick up 2.
You know, Saric can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
Brown. They get the rebound. Now Holmes. Second chance shot. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 8 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Saric a screen. Monk for 3. Connects from downtown.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up, knocking them down.
Brown's shot is good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
3-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 17. Outside Brown. Pass to Holmes. From deep. Brown. Stolen by Carter. Monk against Brown. Monk passes to Saric. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Kings lead by 19. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And it's Monk missing. For Denver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Brown. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Saric a screen. Monk into the lane. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Keon Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
What a marvelous athlete LaVine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam and looks so good floating in the air.
Jokic, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
You know what you like about LaVine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, hop out to the 3, and can do everything in between as well.
Murray from outside fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ellis passes to Sabonis. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You've got to at least honor the three-point shot from Sabonis. He's capable of knocking it down from there.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Murray, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's a three-pointer.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Outside LaVine. And it's all from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
And LaVine throws it down.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Murray's shot is good.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Sabonis with a screen on Murray. It's Ellis with a drive. And he lays it up and in. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here's Murray. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach LaVine.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's LaVine for three. Watson with the rebound. Denver has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Murray deciding where to go with it. 2 points. That one goes. 43 seconds left in the fourth. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's LaVine. Here he goes. Now Murray. Murray, a screen on Murray. Up top, Murray. 5 on the clock. Oh, no good again that time. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First one falls for him.
3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
For Golden State, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Nuggets, Warriors. We'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside form, it's Gordon and Jokic. Cameron Johnson is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward.
The hands of Butler are so active on defense. He disrupts the play and turns it in to a transition opportunity.
And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too. Well, we always talk about Murray's shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Over Jokic. Green, no luck. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
And it's Gordon missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Curry. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Curry.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Three-pointer, Butler doesn't get it to drop for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Murray, pass to Watson. Takes a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Butler, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Watson. Johnson surveying the floor. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Johnson, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Curry finds Horford. Outside Curry. And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 6 points.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Curry on the wing. He's got 6, 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. Rebound by Johnson.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Warriors trail by 3 and stolen by Gordon. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray against Horford. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Horford sets a screen for Curry. Down low. Horford no luck. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high-percentage looks.
The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Horford in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
On the wing, Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Butler. Outside for Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 9.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are, guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Watson. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now Curry, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Nice take from Curry, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock. 11 points in the game. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Trace Jackson Davis is jacked in for Al Horford. Here's Curry. Denver grabs the miss.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Jokic. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Curry looking around. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Outside Curry. Butler on the wing. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him for the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Yeah, secures the ball off the glass, does a nice job going right back up.
Curry outside. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. We've got Hardaway. Bruce Brown is out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Holmes in at the power forward position. Kuminga, screen on Brown. Brown against Hield. Top of the key, Payton. Releases. Rebounded by Holmes. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Brown. Out to Hardaway. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Melton. He's covered by Brown. Pass to post. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Melton against Brown. Golden State moving the ball around. There's the pick. And Hield launches it from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Way beyond the line there. Hield's range is limitless. Have to check him once he crosses half court.
To Holmes. Pass to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And even 3-on-3 break. Payton against Brown. Now here's Melton. T right on him. From the arc. And the rejection by Holmes.
Nuggets ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brown kicks to Holmes. Holmes setting the pick for Brown. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Brown the pass to Holmes. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Misses the 3. Warriors trail by 10. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Holmes.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Holmes with a screen on Peyton. Brown's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Healed against Brown. Outside, Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Peyton. Brown's shot is off. Warriors trail by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Healed outside. And the Warriors miss again. Kuminga against Hardaway. Over in the corner, Brown. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Moses Moody. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Outside Curry. Outside Horford. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Jokic high post. From outside the arc. Jokic stretching the floor as much as possible.
Well, you've got to chase Jokic off that three-point line because he can absolutely hurt you from deep.
Curry shot is off. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Butler against Johnson. And there's Butler with the flush.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says, thank you very much.
Up top, Murray. Layup, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 15-point game. Curry. Johnson rips down the board. Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Murray scanning the floor. Layup, no good. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Aaron Gordon takes the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Curry. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Nikola Jokic can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside Curry. Murray rips down the board. The Nuggets leading by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nuggets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jamal Murray.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Now Horford. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's Denver taking care of business in this. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
three. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
Count it.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Here's Ellis. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Sabonis with a screen on Butler. Here's Levine for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Part of the 2007 draft, Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, well, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
DeRozan against Butler. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Levine passes to Sabonis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Curry. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game now. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. That's good from DeRozan. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
Curry passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Bring in the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Butler. Right side Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 5 now.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Levine can't hit. The Warriors lead by 5. Horford with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Screen by Horford. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Outside Curry to the middle. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Ellis outside. Outside Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Butler. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
Curry drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
DeRozan outside. Sabonis outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass with the open look.
Taking a look at the Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Keon Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Oh, LaVine converts in close.
A strong inside scorer. Once LaVine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, BA, most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
Here's Green. Great D that time from Murray.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Sabonis outside. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Butler on the bounce. Outside, Green. Horford outside. Here's Moody. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Horford. Back to Curry. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by Levine.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Sabonis.
There's never a lack of energy on the offensive glass from Sabonis. He saves tons of possessions for them.
Screen by Horford. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Sabonis with a screen on Butler. Levine passes to Sabonis. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Ellis. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach?
After review, the floor stands.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, That's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Ellis's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. The rebound by Murray.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Ellis with it. He's against Horford. Back to Sabonis. It's stolen by Curry. Here's the break. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Ellis. Back to Butler. The kick out. Curry. Levine with a steal. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Playing fast and getting clever. Levine throws off the defense with the pump fake.
Good on the second one. The Warriors lead by 8. Moody passes to Butler. On the take. Butler all the way to the rim.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Kings trail by 11. Levine feeling it out a bit. Levine down the lane. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Quentin. Oh, my goodness!
The speed, the hop. Monk has all the tools for a good finish.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. It's a 10-point game, and the bucket is good. Carter's got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Tipped. To the left side wing. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Monk for 3. Saric controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
3-pointer, no good. The Warriors lead by 8. Melton outside. Back to Heel. 4 on the clock. from the arc. That one is off. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Monk, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
Kings trail by 6. Carter, the pass to Westbrook. Now here's Eubanks. Pass to Carter. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. And he commits the intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And that one's good. Melton.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Monk. Here's Šarić. Carter on the wing. Back to Šarić. Pass to Carter. 4-3. Counted from distance. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Outside heel. And the Warriors with another 3.
Love the response there from Hill, matching 3s.
Westbrook into the lane. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Payton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Eubanks, the pass to Carter. Back to Eubanks. Sacramento passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Šarić. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Šarić has got his second basket of the game.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Kuminga with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Hield. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one's good. Melton's got 5.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Westbrook, that's good.
He's got moves in close. There's a reason Westbrook likes to get in there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Back to Melton. Hield for 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Kuminga against Monk. Here's Eubanks. Nice spin off the left rim and ends. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Not going to miss that one very often. Great job.
Post drives in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Levine. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Ellis in at the point. And here's Sabonis outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Butler against Levine. Now here's Butler. The D's right on him. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Green, the pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits. Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
The Warriors lead by 10. The drive by Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
Here's Levine for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Curry. Green, a screen. This is the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The Warriors lead by 12. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Curry surveys. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler fires. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Moody. He's covered by Levine.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Ellis outside. Shoots a three. Oh, it doesn't go. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Moody penetrating. Murray pulls it down. Kings trail by 15. The putback. Just in time with the putback.
Cleaning up garbage for his team. Sabonis ensures they convert with the putback.
Outside Curry. Rebounded by Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And the three misses. It's Levine with a drive. Oh, he jammed it.
Yeah, passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
Curry! And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was all right. Thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks.